How's everybody doing tonight? I'd like to thank you all for being here at this Black Belt Super Show. My name is Master Shannon Preston, for those of you who do not know who I am, and this is Mrs. Karen Conover. I'm the owner of Arizona's Best Karate, and this is the owner of Casey's Taekwondo. Together, we have joined our forces to make an incredible show for you this evening. So I'd like to take a minute real quick to explain to you what Black Belt is, explain to you about the Black Belt Super Show, and how it begins. So basically what happens is, most of you have children that watch TV and saw the Power Rangers or Ninja Turtles walk around the house doing karate chops. Hi-yaw! And you got tired of them kicking the furniture and punching you, so you decided to bring them to Arizona's Best Karate or to Casey's Taekwondo. They came in, they took a lesson, and they sat down in the office after a lesson or two, and we tried to explain to you how our program worked. And as we were explaining to you how the program worked, we made these outrageous promises. When I talk outrageous promises, I mean outrageous with some massive guarantees, 100%. We guarantee. I made this promise that I guarantee your child's gonna get better discipline. I guarantee that your child's gonna do things the first time. I guarantee that your child is gonna have better confidence. I guarantee that your child's gonna have more self-esteem. And as I make these promises, sometimes I look at the parents, and it's almost as if I'm talking in a Charlie Brown voice. You know, here's Master Preston over here. I guarantee you're gonna have better confidence. And here's the parents. Wonka, 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 wonka. I guarantee your child's gonna have better self-esteem. And the parents, wonka, 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 wonka. Yeah, right. That's never gonna happen. My child's never gonna pick their toys up the first time. There's no way that's gonna happen. And then what happens 3 or 4 years later? You guys sit yourself right here in the chairs you're in and watch a Black Belt Super Show, and then you say, you know what? All those outrageous promises that Master Preston made, he was right. All those guarantees that he said, all those things he said my child was gonna get, he was right. They did get that. My daughter has more self-esteem. My son has better confidence. My child listens the first time. My child does all these things. And all those guarantees that I made, they were true. And all those guarantees that Mrs. Conover said was going to happen to your child, it did. And it's amazing, the transformation of bringing a child from when they started to where they're at right now. I've been teaching martial arts for over 25 years. And in 25 years of teaching, there's one thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love what I do. But there's one thing that I hate the most. And I hate it when a person quits. I hate it when a student drops out, because what happens is they cut short on their goals. They wanted better self-esteem for their child, they didn't get it. They wanted more confidence for their daughter, they didn't get it. Somewhere along the line, we dropped the ball and a student dropped out, and they didn't get what we said you were gonna get. And I wish that sometimes that I had a big crystal ball, and when I was in the office, I could say, hey, look, here's what your child's gonna look like, here's what your child's gonna have. But I don't have a crystal ball. So we did the next best thing, and we invited you all to a Black Belt Super Show so you guys could see it yourself. You're gonna sit in the audience today and you're gonna see for yourself how the students have better self-esteem, better self-discipline. You're gonna see all of the outrageous promises that I made and that Mrs. Conover made. You're gonna see for yourself that we were right, and it's true. All those things we said is gonna happen. And if you still don't believe it after the show, you can ask some of the parents yourself. We have parents, we have a student that's testing for 4-3 black belt today, Chance Cooper. We have his parents in the audience. We have Tom and Rhonda. Ask them. Ask them how it's made an impact in Chance's life. I have some parents of a young man, Patrick Schaefer, started karate when he was 4 years old because he wanted to be a ninja or a Power Ranger. And he's going to talk about it today. Ask his parents, Marty and Kathy Schaefer. Ask them how it's made an impact on their son. And I have a young man who's testing for a 3rd degree black belt. His name is Zachary Felbab. He started karate when he was 4 years old. He works for me now. He drives himself to class. His parents are here. They're John and Beth Felbab. By the way, John Felbab, he's running the audio. Let's give a big hand for John Felbab today. His mom is here. When you walked in the front door, there's some really awesome cakes up there at the front. She made those cakes. Let's give Beth Bell a big hand. We decided to make the show so awesome for you today that we invited two guests, two really good friends of mine. We have a couple friends of mine here today that are honored guests. They're also martial art masters here in Arizona. And I'd like to give them a big round of applause. If we could have Mr. Eric Mendoza and Mr. Jerry Shaw stand up. Let's give them a big hand. It's not every day that you get three martial art masters all in one place to put on an incredible show like this. So I think we have an incredible show. I'm going to let Mrs. Conover say a couple words.
The name of our karate school is Casey's Family Taekwondo, and while it's not the same name as Master Preston's Arizona's Best Karate, that we consider Arizona's Best Karate, and all of you, if I haven't met you, we consider you family. I'm now part of Master Preston's legacy, and I'm happy to be a part of that. I'm also incidentally part of Master Mendoza's legacy. He is the teacher of one of my original teachers. So we're bringing families together here, and that's what my school is all about, and I love that that's extended to this Arizona's Best family. You'll see in my second degree candidates today, you'll see a 17-year-old boy who was breaking into cars when I first met him, and he is a leader in the community now where children walk up to him and say, Mr. Cody, you are awesome, and he sets the best example for any teenager out there. I've got a mom and son together getting their second degrees today. My own daughter, Kirsten, is getting her second degree black belt today. And we have Luke Jonas, our other second degree black belt. His mom is a brown belt, and she'll be going for her first degree this next spring. So it's all about families and what we can do to strengthen our families and our communities. And I'm just happy to be a part of this family, and you guys are going to see a great show tonight. So if you've never been at anything like this, if your child's a white belt or a gold belt, I want you to imagine that's your kid in a couple of years, up there setting that example. Or, hey, that could be me in a couple of years. So don't be afraid to get out there and do it up there with us. And just enjoy the show today, because it's a never-ending line of progression where we're just trying to take things to new heights, and it's going to be a great show. So,
you ready to get the party started?
I am. I got to make sure that these guys know how to cheer. Should we check that out?
Let's get John Feldab to play song number 2 and see if we can get everybody going.
That's a good idea.
Maybe I'll crank the music to everybody.
You guys know how to cheer?
Come on, man. Let's put all these guys together. Put your hands together.
When you guys see something awesome, I need to hear you scream. So let me hear it. Ready, go!
I need a louder than that. Let's try it again. Ready, go!
Color guard, attention! Carry colors. Forward, march! Color guard, halt! Order, colors! Post colors, ready? 2. Present, arms!